Okay, you've probably noticed there haven't been many videos with Lux recently. I need to explain why. Let me start off by saying Lux is okay, but he is the dumbest person in the world, and that is why this story is kind of funny. Lux is perfectly fine, but he does not want to be on the internet right now. Because let's just say he did one of the dumbest things any human imaginable could ever do. He doesn't want anybody to know about this, and let's just say that I was with him. The story all starts a few days ago when I get a text from Lux off camera, and he goes, "Dude, with my YouTube money, I just bought the coolest thing in the world." Guys, I had no idea what it is. Could he have bought a boat? Could he have bought a car? I just did not know. So I said, "What did you buy?" He didn't want to tell me until I flew down to Arizona. The thing about this is that Lux has made a lot of YouTube money in his life, and he's always been talking about the fact that he wants to buy a super fast, cool car. I've been trying to talk him out of this, though. We all know Lux. We all love Lux, but he can be a little reckless at times. Lux with a supercar or any sports car in general would be bad news. I still remember when he got his first car years and years ago, he told me, "When I get a cool car, I'm going 150 miles an hour." So yeah, I decided to do what any good friend should do. I flew down to Arizona, and guys, I wanted to surprise you guys, my fans, my best friends, and tell you that and meet Lux in real life on camera, do vlogs, but well, what happened a few days ago, I'm not allowed to show, because if I show it, Lux told me he's going to sue me. So I guess a good way around it is by talking about what happened. Okay, so I fly, I get to the airport in Arizona. He told me, "Wait at the gate, I'm going to pick you up." My car is yellow, and yellow cars are usually cool cars. So I'm looking all around for yellow cars, and this man, Lux, shows up in a Lamborghini and picked me up at the airport, and I was filming it. I wanted to show it to you guys because this was really, really cool, but things ended up taking a turn for the worse. Don't worry, Lux is perfectly okay. He's going to be returning to YouTube soon. This was a brand new Lamborghini Huracan, one of the coolest cars in the world. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, sure, Lux has some YouTube money, but does he really have $300,000 in the bank? Something isn't adding up. And you guys are probably wondering, how is this funny? But keep on watching. Would you guys ever get in a car with Lux? Comment down below. Let's just say that I shouldn't have. We leave the airport, and I'm thinking to myself, how the heck does he afford a $300,000 car? This thing must be a rental. And keep in mind, if you rent a car and you crash the rental, you are in big trouble. So I looked over and I said, "Yo, Lux, you're going a little fast. Are you sure this is your car?" At this point, Lux seems super weird. He's wearing a fedora. He picked me up in a suit and tie, when literally the day before he used to drive a Toyota. I knew something was up. I was pretty sure that it was a rental car. This idiot is on the highway with me in the passenger seat going 100 miles an hour. I put the camera down at this point, and I'm saying, "Dude, what are you doing? You're going to get arrested." Guys, if you're watching this, when you get your license, do not go 100 miles an hour ever. He says everything is fine. I'm a great driver. I could be in the next Fast and the Furious. I was cringing so hard at this point, and then we saw blue lights. I just don't know what was going through this man's mind at this point. He decides when he sees the blue lights, we're going 100 miles an hour, he goes up to 110. The cop speeds up. He knows that they're serious, so Lux ends up pulling over. Good. I'm glad. I can finally get out of the car. But before the craziest point of the video, here is the second most craziest part. The cop says, "License and registration, please. Is this your car?" Lux looks over, then he looks at me. He looks very nervous, and he goes, "Yeah, it's my car." Then he hands over the registration. I look right at it, and it says luxury exotic rental. This man lied to my face and made me fly down to Arizona because he bought a $300,000 Lamborghini, but it was a rental. I was laughing my butt off at this point. I made it safe. He was going 100. He gets pulled over. He completely lied about the rental, but things get even worse. I don't know how. Somehow, the cop lets him go. He goes, "Nice car, buddy." And I'm looking at Lux and I go, "Really?" He lies to me again and he says that was the registration before I bought it from the rental company. Because people rented it, I got to get it at a discounted price. And obviously Lux is my friend, so I kinda had to believe him, but things will get worse. The good news is what is about to happen wasn't very dangerous. Lux is okay, and I wouldn't be laughing and sharing this story if something really bad happened. Guys, I don't know if you know about supercars, but you know how one of like the coolest cars in the world, Ferraris and some Lamborghinis, have those cool butterfly doors where instead of going out, they go up? Well, oh my gosh. When we're on the highway again, Lux looks at me and he goes, did you know that this car's doors go up? And guys, if you don't know much about me, I love cars. I am obsessed with Lamborghinis, and I know which ones have the doors that go up. And I knew that this Huracan, the doors didn't go up. So I just said, oh, really? That's crazy, dude. Let's just say, apparently at the rental place, I found this out after some stupid person told Lux, and honestly, it's kind of funny that he believed it. I can't believe I'm laughing. The person told Lux, if you press a certain button and then open up the doors normally, they will go up. So Lux tells me, let's try this out for the first time. We go to the store because we were going to make a Fortnite in real life video. We were going to release it. We bought Nerf guns even. And Lux decides to park in the tightest parking spot ever because he told me, dude, on the way back, we're going to open up the doors and they're going to go up. He was literally inches away from the next car. Deep down inside, I knew that the car doors don't go up, but for some reason, I kept believing Lux. We get out of the store, he goes, watch this, opens up the door, it goes straight to the side, and it hits a Honda Pilot. This door is completely bent, completely dented in a $300,000 Lamborghini. So dumb. How is this man so dumb? But it only gets worse. If you don't know, if you hit a car in a parking lot, you're supposed to leave a note with your name, your phone number, because obviously if you hit a car, it's your fault. And Lux did exactly that. Good job, Lux. You obeyed the law. But he writes to the lady, hey, my car malfunctioned. This man's an idiot. He still fully believes the dude at the rental place said if you press a button, the doors go butterfly mode, but they just don't. She eventually comes back to her car, calls the number, which is Lux. I was with him at the Airbnb while he was freaking out, and the lady says, what do you mean your car malfunctioned? And she called the cops on Lux. How does this even happen? Lux was supposed to have this rental car for a week. He paid thousands of dollars to get it for a week. That's right, the truth came out, but he had to return the car to the rental place because the cops got called and he got fined $7,800. So yeah, if you buy a Lamborghini, don't assume that the doors go up. I recorded all of this and I told Lux I'm uploading it, but he told me, dude, my face is in this video. If you upload this, I am suing you. I've never heard him so mad in my life. He has been gone. He hasn't texted me once. It's sad, but it's also so funny how stupid this man is. Please subscribe and please comment, tell Lux you want him back in the video.